Hello, this is Jason Roten with Primitive Life Training, and today I want to talk about a plant called Shepherd's Purse. If you notice the little heart-shaped pods here, you can see there's a very definite line down the middle of them. The little flower pods here are in clusters. If I can get it to focus for you. There we go. They're opened up more in the daytime, but they're in little clusters like that. The stalks are very much stiff but flexible. And as you can see, they're a Rosetta plant. They look a lot like dandelion leaves. I can show you that here in a minute. These here are the leaves to it. They look a lot like dandelions. Anyway, shepherd's purse is a very good plant for internal bleeding, urinary tract disorders, diarrhea, many other things. I'm going to name the list off in the last part of this, but I just almost had it focused in good on that cluster. Anyway, you can see how the tops of the plant look. The heart-shaped pods with distinct lines in the middle. A stiff but flexible stalk. And those dandelion-like leaves. The leaves on the stalk wrap around it and are elongated, or long, whatever you want to call it. They're pointy at the end, and each one goes this way and the other one goes that way, so it's staggered, I guess you'd say. Trying to give you some real good looks at it. And this is just right here in my backyard. This is probably about a foot tall right now. And once these pods fall off, or the birds eat them off, the stalk will die out and we'll just be left with this down here on the ground, this dandelion-like plant. Now, the difference in this and dandelion is the dandelion's a little bit more distinct with its lobing. And there's also a very distinct purplish red vein running down through there. Now let me see if I can come over here and find a dandelion. Earlier I was somewhere and I had 2 or 3 of these plants all together, and they kind of looked alike, but they look very similar to the leaves of dandelions. Very distinct shaped lobed leaves. Well, you'd think I'd be able to find a dandelion out here in my yard. They're popping up in other places around town, but I don't see any I thought I seen some around here the other day. Here's one. As you can tell, the flower stalk here is very reddish. The leaves look about the same as the shepherd's purse, but they're a little bit more distinctly lobed, and you see that discoloration of the center vein of the leaf there. Also, you got white flowers, and then your seed pods that open up and carry your seeds out, of course, which you do not have on the shepherd's purse. So, give me just a few minutes and I will comprise a list and read you some things that both the internet and Peterson's Field Guide says about shepherd's purse and its uses. Capsella bursa pastoris, or shepherd's purse, is known for its purse-like pods. It is a small annual plant and a member of the mustard family. It's native to Eastern Europe, especially Great Britain and Asia Minor, but is naturalized and now common in many parts of the world, especially colder climates like that of North America, Great Britain, and Asia. The uses for this plant consist of using the entire plant dried, crushed, and infused in oil or boiled in water and strained, taken in doses of 1 to 2 teaspoons. It also can be made into a tea with 0.5 to 1 grams of dried plant, or as a tincture in a skin wash. It has clotting properties like yarrow. Taken internally, it can stop internal bleeding, help heart matters such as nervous heart. This was about all I could find in anything that I looked at, whether it was my field guide or on the internet. They pretty much all said the same. So basically, this plant helps bleeding problems, whether it be topically or internally. You're supposed to dry the plant and then crush it or grind it up into a rough powder that would be strainable, and put it in oil or even in say vodka or something like that. Infuse it in that and then strain it out of that liquid, and then when you drink that liquid, you'll be getting the healing and helpful products of the plant. So I hope you have all enjoyed this. I hope this was useful, and hopefully I'll be doing more of these videos on plants and helpful herbs in the near future. This is Jason Roten with Primitive Life Training. I hope you enjoy.